Do more with your Indo Zambia bank account by activating your Indo mobile and net banking. Our Indo mobile and Indo net banking is the most convenient and safest way for you to do your banking needs from anywhere 24 hours a day. Make bill payments and bank transfers, buy airtime, bank to wallet transfers, purchase forex, request statements, monitor accounts, and much more. So do more, stay safe, transact cashless with our Indo mobile and net banking. Indo Zambia Bank, supporting you, developing Zambia.
Radio Chingelo, restoring everything in Christ with love and truth. Good morning with Community News. My name is Sarah Tamina. Kindly be informed that we are also streaming live on our Radio Chingelo Facebook page. The headlines: cases of malnutrition reducing in Pongwe. Traders at Old Mushili Market in Ndola complain over uncollected garbage. Anxiety grips Mopani workers. And now the news in detail. Cases of malnutrition among children in Mpongo district are said to be on the decline as the Catholic Diocese of Ndola implements the nutrition project. Mpongo Health Office nutritionist Martha Mbewe said the numbers of malnutrition cases are reducing because mothers have been taught how to manage malnutrition cases at home. Ms. Mbewe said Mpongo Mission Hospital, which used to run out of space due to rampant malnutrition cases, is now recording few cases. Speaking during the recording of Ndola Diocese health programs, Ms. Mbewe said mothers in Mpongwe are being taught how to utilize local foods when preparing food with a balanced diet.
Tibatetera sana ku program n'aba Catholic Diocese of Ndola because kale before tabalaisa twalekwata sana imagination especially mu Mpongo Mission Hospital twalekwata abana pama beds bantu kubanshikira panshi imagination ziyalefula sana but muri ino nshita timwakwata na 2-3 months tamwakwata kwa mwana uwalwala mwati uli wonse because ama cases ziyaleba managed kwisa mu community ukwalefumela ama cases nomba ama cases nashitashani nayapwa because abantu nabakwata okusambirira nabakwata okwishiba ifyakushita nabakwata okwishiba okay kanshi tekutira okukwata mwana uwaina mwana ulemoneka bwino kukwata empyawo.
Ndola Diocese Care and Support Officer David Mulendema has called for effective child growing monitoring.
So, healing equity 0 to 59 months. Tuelekesha pari growth monitoring. Noted kurachecheta wino awaiche from afya up to the time kumanya 59 months at the amount of 35 years. Then tulolesha also pari kubafurisha bada kutete binaba kwato amafya abana abashire konka wino ulipita bakwete weight ya rondo.
Veteran journalist Andrew Sakala has cautioned media practitioners against being biased in their reporting during this year's election. The Press Association of Zambia, PAZA president, says journalists should remain impartial in their execution of duty to avoid being accused of aligning themselves to political groupings and fueling violence. Mr. Sakala has also reminded journalists to work within the confines of the law as they play their watchdog role.
Let's avoid giving too much coverage to people who propagate hate speech, tribalism, character assassination. Let's set the agenda for elections. Let's set the agenda for what are the electoral issues. Let us identify the electoral issues. For instance, things like the economy is an electoral issue. The debt is an electoral issue. The COVID is an electoral issue. So let's formulate questions around that. Ask the contestants, the political parties and their candidates, how are they going to resolve the economy, the debt issue.
Traders at Old Mushili Market in Ndola have called on the local authority to address the water challenges at the market. Speaking to Radio Chingelo News in Ndola, the residents also complained over the uncollected garbage at the market. The resident said that the council has not been collecting garbage at the market on time despite collecting levies.
People are careless. As people were careless, instead of putting them inside there, they put them along the road, crossing the road. Okulomba kwesu kumushiri kulea kuli Ndola City Council as the council authorities twalomba baisa tusendera ku ebisoso ebi mukwamufyanya mukampampa tapapa pona imo structure eyo babika kwa pakutira abantu tibaisa posa ku ebisoso so nakubantu bene kuma residents nabe kalompepe nabamana tina pesora but we are making an appeal also if they can be more concerned on looking at abalesa muposa for apesu ileka.
And when reached for a comment, Ndola's Mushili Ward councillor Emilia Mumba said the council has come up with a schedule for garbage collection. Councillor Mumba, who promised to bring up the issue to the attention of the health department at the council, however lamented that the local authority is facing a challenge of lack of equipment for garbage collection. Anxiety over terminal benefits has gripped Mopani mine workers following the taking over of the mining firm by ZCCM-IH beginning 1st April 2021. The Mine Workers Union of Zambia, MUZ, and the National Union of Miners and Allied Workers, NOMAL, is urging all Mopani copper mine employees to be calm as all employees will be paid their severance packages in the second phase of the transition of Mopani copper mine ownership from Glencore to ZCCM-IH. The two unions says they are aware of the anxiety that is mounting amongst workers on the way forward and has called on government to quickly expedite the process of phase 2 so that the employees are paid their severance packages before the general election slated for August. The union feels that early payment of workers' dues before the elections would dispel the notion that the whole issue was political. This is according to a joint media statement issued by MUZ President Joseph Chewe and his normal counterpart, James Chansa. Community news comes to you in the community service of Radio Chengelo with compliments of Indo-Zambia Bank and National Institute of Public Administration. Zambia civil society organizations have gone to the High Court in Lusaka, accusing the government of violating the Constitution through the enactment of the Cybersecurity and Cyber Crimes Act. Chapter 1 Foundation, Bloggers of Zambia, GEARS Initiative, People's Action for Accountability and Good Governance in Zambia, and the Alliance for Community Action argue that the new law contains provisions that threaten the right to protection of the law and the right to freedom of expression, among other constitutionally guaranteed rights. The civil society organizations want the Cybersecurity and Cyber Crimes Act to be declared unconstitutional. Among others, the Cybersecurity and Cyber Crimes Act seeks to promote the responsible use of social media platforms. As we end community news, we take a look at some of the stories making headlines again. Cases of malnutrition reducing in Pongwe. Traders at Old Mushili Market in Ndola complain over uncollected garbage. Anxiety grips Mopani workers. For these and more stories, you can visit our Facebook page, log on to Facebook and like the Radio Chengelo page and link to radiochengelo.radio12345.com. Remember to play your part in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic by adhering to the safety guidelines as outlined by the Ministry of Health and the World Health Organization. Wear a mask when in public. Avoid large groups and maintain social distance. Avoid unnecessary movements. Wash your hands frequently for at least 20 seconds. Cover your cough or sneeze with a flexed elbow, handkerchief, or tissue. On behalf of the entire newsroom, this has been Sarah Tamina. Have a blessed day.
Do more with your Indo Zambia bank account by activating your Indo mobile and net banking.